And now to our coverage on the coronavirus. Hospitals are struggling under the weight of unvaccinated COVID patients. Some are having to divert ambulances to hospitals not at capacity. CNN's chief medical correspondent, Dr. Sanjay Gupta, took cameras inside Grady Memorial Hospital, where he says 95% of the patients there are unvaccinated.
Even if you're vaccinated, you've done all the right things. Because of this pandemic now and the unvaccinated, it affects you.
Well, it is. We talk delaying surgery because we don't have a place to put you after the operation. That is a consequence of this pandemic and related directly to the lack of vaccination.
This board helps coordinate where ambulance drivers decide to take patients. If it's red, that means they're full. And this says a new study shows vaccinated people are less likely to spread COVID. Researchers from the University of Oxford examined the records of close to 150,000 contacts that had been traced to 100,000 initial cases. They looked at fully and partially vaccinated people who had been given either the Pfizer or the AstraZeneca vaccines. Both vaccines reduced transmission. When it came to the Delta variant, they found people were 65% less likely to test positive if they were infected by someone who had received 2 doses of the Pfizer vaccine, while the AstraZeneca vaccine made it 36% less likely to become infected. By the way, the AstraZeneca vaccine has not been approved for use in the U.S. And now taking a look at the impact of the coronavirus now in Indiana. So far, more than 965,000 people have tested positive and more than 15,000 have died. We expect updated numbers from the health department by 5 today. And Elwood is mourning the loss of a firefighter who died after contracting COVID-19. 58-year-old Mark Gillum was a 31-year veteran of the Elwood Fire Department. Gillum first started experiencing COVID symptoms in late August. He was hospitalized for more than a month. The fire union Facebook post says Gillum was surrounded by family and friends when he passed yesterday. Arrangements to honor Gillum and funeral services have not yet been announced. And now to your morning rush. American Airlines now says all U.S.-based workers and some international workers will be required to get vaccinated against COVID-19. That's because of the mandate from the Biden administration. Religious and disability exemptions will be available, but there will be no option for regular testing instead of the vaccine. American did not say when the requirement will take effect. A similar notice was sent to employees at JetBlue Airlines. No word on where their requirement goes into effect.